What's going on, guys? In this video, I will show you how to create Facebook conversion ads for e-commerce sales. If you're an e-commerce business owner looking to make massive sales using Facebook ads, you should definitely watch this video to the very end. Let me show you some of the things we are going to cover in this video. I will show you how to set up your ads properly, the type of objective to use, then we'll talk about ad budgets and how much you should be spending on your adverts. I will show you the set of people to target that are most likely to buy your physical products. We'll talk about interest targeting and the right keywords to use in your targeting. We'll also look at placement, and I will show you the right platforms and placement to use in your adverts. We will talk about your ad creative, the type of videos and images you should use in your adverts, and many more. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, I can assure you that you will learn a lot from this video. So I've actually set up a sample campaign we'll be using to build our campaign so we can easily follow through. With that said, let's get right into the video. Hi, I'm Samuel Abe. Welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I talk about business, entrepreneurship, and digital marketing in general. If you appreciate that I make this video for free, please like this video to encourage me to create more of this. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do well to click the subscribe button and also click the bell notification icon so when I drop more videos like this, you'll get notified. It is important that you have a Facebook or Meta Business Manager account and an advertising account set up before you can start running adverts on Facebook. So if you don't have this set up yet, I've created a video already that would show you step by step how to create a Facebook Business Manager account. I will leave a link to watch it in the description of this video. So let's get right into the tutorial. Like I said earlier, I've created a campaign brief for this tutorial. So a campaign brief is actually a document that explains what a marketing or advertising campaign is trying to achieve, who it is targeting, what message should be used to reach the audience, and how the campaign will be executed. So it's more like the foundation of your marketing campaign. For the sake of this training, I'm going to be using a multifunctional Nicer Dicer kitchen gadget. So it is actually used for cutting fruits and vegetables. So we have the key details, and the price of the product is 16,000 naira. So here are the key details of our campaign brief. We have the product name, which is a Nicer Dicer, and the objective. So the objective of this campaign is to generate sales. So that's the primary objective of this campaign. We want to make sales for the adverts we are going to be running. We are not running ads to just get people to engage with our adverts. We actually want them to make purchases. We want to generate sales from this advert. So that's the objective of this campaign. Then the audience, you're going to be targeting from 27 to 65 plus. So you can have this in different segments. So we're going to talk more about this as I get into the video proper. So the gender, we are doing all gender. We are doing Nigerian markets. So the target audience, we are going to be targeting people who are conscious of their health. So health conscious individuals, people who want to live healthy, people who are looking for an easy and convenient way to incorporate fruits and vegetables in their diets. Then we have home cooks. So people who, cook at home, people who enjoy cooking and preparing meals at home and are looking for ways to save time and effort in the kitchen. Then also we have busy professionals, people who have busy schedules and want to prepare healthy meals quickly and easily. Then we also have elderly or disabled individuals, so people who may have difficulty using traditional knives or cutting tools due to age or physical limitations. So this set of people are actually also going to be needing this type of product. So you just basically need to think of people who are going to be interested in your product. Okay, let me just go for that. We have gift givers. So this is a good product you can gift a loved one. So individuals who are looking for a useful and practical gift for friends or a family who enjoy cooking or are health conscious. So people can actually gift this out to their loved ones. Then this can also be used by small business owners, chefs or restaurant owners who need to prepare large amounts of fruit and vegetables quickly and efficiently. So this is also a good product for small business owners, people who are into cooking business. They can use this product, and it's actually a good one. So you're probably wondering how I came up with all of this target audience. So there's this tool I used called ChatGPT. I'm just going to head over to ai.com. That's the address of the website. It's actually an artificial intelligence tool. So you can ask this AI to, different questions, and it's going to supply you with tons of answers. For the sake of this training, so I'll be using ChatGPT to get my, target audience idea for this product. So what I'm going to do is type suggest detailed targeting audience for nicer dicer. Then I'll enter. So if you don't have an account yet with this website, you need to create one by visiting ai.com. So as you can see, it has provided me with a detailed targeting audience for my product. So it suggested home cooks, health enthusiasts, amateur chefs. So I have all of this already. So I'm just showing you for you to know how to come up with your audience targeting. We have targeting keywords. So this is what you're going to use in your interest targeting. So I also came up with this using ChatGPT. So these are the keywords you're going to be imputing when you get to Facebook ad set level. So we have food preparation, we have meal prep, we have kitchen tool, parenting, shopping, dicing. So these are actually very good keywords for this particular product. So our advertising budget, we are going to be starting with 5,000 naira daily per ad set. So we have campaign assets. So campaign assets simply means the marketing materials you use in running your advert. So examples are videos of your product and images of your product as well. Okay, so we also have the campaign ad copy. So this is the written content you use in persuading people to buy your product. So we have the ad name. The name is Nicer Dicer. So I can just change this to 5K. And this is actually how I name my campaign. We have the primary text, like I just explained the meaning of campaign ad copy. So the primary text that is going to be showing on our advert is this particular text here. And we have the description, we have the headline, and the website URL. So I'm just going to be heading over to Facebook Ads Manager to set up our campaign. So you visit business.facebook.com/ads manager. So I'm already on the ads manager page, and I'm using a blank ad account. So I've never used this ad account in running advert before. So guys, if you know you're enjoying this video, please kindly take a second to like this video, and also make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel. So this is actually going to encourage me to create more amazing videos like this for free. So I'm going to click on create. So we have different objectives here. We have awareness, we have traffic, engagement, leads, app promotion. So basically we are focusing on sales. So the objective of this campaign is to make sales for our physical products. So we are going to click on sales. Let's read about this objective. So sales is actually to find people likely to purchase your product or service. I'm going to click on continue. Facebook has 3 ads level. We have the campaign level, we have the ad set level, and we have the ad level. So the campaign level basically is where you select your advertising objective. The ad set level is where you set your targeting, your placement, your budget, and other options. And we have the ad level, which is actually, the last one. So this is where you upload your video or the image you're going to be using for your adverts, the written content you're going to be using for your adverts, and so many options basically. So we are going to be starting with the campaign level. So my campaign name, so I'm actually going to go back to my campaign brief. So I'll copy this. So I'll change this to Nicer Dicer. So I like naming my campaign this way. Also, sometimes I also add the age I'm targeting. So for the sake of this training, I can actually do 25 to 65 plus. Then categories. So this is actually not relevant. We are not going to be touching this. Then buying type, you leave it as it is. Auction. Campaign objective, we have sales here already. So catalog is also not relevant. We're going to be leaving this. A/B tests, we are going to be leaving this. So we also have advantage campaign budget. So what this means is you can actually have a single ad campaign Then you can now have 4 different ad sets, or maybe 5 depending on how many you want. So you can have about 4 or 5 or even more under this campaign. So what Facebook is going to do is distribute all your budget across all the 4 ad sets. So let's assume you have 10,000 naira budget for a particular campaign, and you want Facebook to, distribute your budget across all the 4 campaigns. So Facebook is actually going to share your budget across all the ad sets. So anyone that is really performing well, more of your budget is going to be allocated to that particular, winning ad set. So the other ones that are not doing well will be pushed aside. So that's basically what advantage campaign budget means. So we won't be using this at the moment, so I'll turn it off. Then I'll click on next. So now we are at the ad set level. So conversion, we have conversion location. So you want to choose where you want to drive sales to. So if you have a website, this is the option you're going to select. So we have app, we have website and app, we have messaging app, we have calls. So we are not going to be doing all of these. The one we are going with is website. So we want to drive sales and conversions on our website. So if you're going to be running a conversion advert, so you definitely need to have a website to direct traffic to. So it doesn't necessarily need to be a full-fledged website. You can actually create a simple one-pager sales page using a page builder like Elementor. So I'm going to cancel this. So we have the meta of Facebook Pixel. Facebook Pixel is simply a piece of code you add to your website or sales page to track activities of visitors. And you can actually use the data you have gathered from the Pixel to build your audience for marketing purposes. So what this simply means is we are going to be putting a piece of code on our website. We are going to actually, insert a piece of code on our website. So what this is going to do is, track all the activities of people or visitors who visit our website. It's actually going to let us know all the actions, everyone who comes to our website takes. So examples of activities that can be tracked with the Facebook Pixels are page visit or page view. We have the page visit or page view event. So what this does is you can actually track when a user visits a page on your website. So we have the checkout. So when a user begins, the checkout process on an e-commerce website, this is the meaning of, checkout. When you want to buy something on an e-commerce store, you go through the checkout process. You add items to your carts, you do all of those stuff, and you eventually pay for the product. So this is the process you go through. So that's the checkout. Then we have add to cart. Add to cart helps you to track when a user adds a product to their shopping cart on an e-commerce website. So we have purchases. So this is actually used to track, when a user completes a purchase on an e-commerce website. So for the sake of this training, we're just going to be working with the page view and the purchase event. So the other ones like, checkout, add to cart and all of that are actually used for a full-fledged e-commerce website. So I'm going to be giving you a typical example of Facebook Pixel. So I'll be heading over to Jumia.com. So Jumia is an e-commerce store. So I'm actually on Jumia website right now. So we want to know if there is a Pixel installed on this website. So what we're actually going to do is to install an extension, a Google Chrome extension called Pixel Helper. So Pixel Helper has already been installed on my browser. So once you install the Pixel Helper on your Google Chrome browser, you come to the right part of your browser and you click on the Pixel Helper extension icon. So I have the Pixel Helper installed already once again. So we have one event for Facebook Pixel on Jumia's website. So the main page has a page view event. So this is used to track those who viewed this page. So I'm actually going to be clicking on a product to see if there's a Pixel installed on that page. So I'll click on this. And again, I will check the Pixel icon. So we have the page view and we have the view content. So that means we have 2 pixels installed on this page. So we have the view content and the page view. As I open this page, this event is actually going to be recorded. So if I click on add to cart, if I add this product to cart now, it's also going to be recorded and the event is going to be tracked. So I'll click on this again and we have add to cart. So this is actually another event from the Facebook Pixel. If I go ahead to click on checkout and finally purchase this product, the Facebook pixel event is actually going to change to purchase instead of the page view we have here. So that means the product has been bought and the pixel event is going to be recorded as a purchase. So that's how the Facebook pixel works. So you might be wondering, what's the essence of having this Facebook pixel and what can you do with the data or information you've actually gathered with the pixel? So what you can do with the pixel data you've gathered is to optimize your advert. So you can use this information to improve the performance of your ads. Another thing you can do with the Facebook pixel is to retarget users or visitors on your website. So if you have a group of people who have actually purchased your product, let's assume you sell a particular wristwatch and you have some set of people who have bought that wristwatch from you. If you have a different product you want to sell to these people, maybe you have a bracelet you want to sell to this group of people, since they've bought a wristwatch from you before, they can actually buy your bracelet. So you can use this to retarget people. So that's the essence of creating a Facebook pixel. So you can actually use a Facebook pixel to also create lookalike audiences. So what this means is, if you have a group of people who have also visited a particular page on your website or who have taken a specific action on your website, probably they bought something on your website, and you want to create a lookalike of those people, you want to have a duplicate or a replica of those set of people. So you can actually use the lookalike audience feature to achieve this. It can help in improving your advert and you will definitely get more results using this feature. The Facebook pixel can also help you to measure conversions and performance of your advert. This tool is actually a very good tool that would help you to track the performance of your advert and measure the conversion, so the number of conversions you were able to get with the Facebook pixel. This is a very good tool, and in order for you to run Facebook ads for e-commerce sales, you definitely need to create a Facebook pixel. Okay, so we are going to be creating a Facebook pixel. So I'm not going to be doing that right from this place. So I'll go to business settings and I'll click on settings. I'll click on business settings. So once the business settings page loads up, head over to data sources and come down to pixels. So you want to ensure you're on the right advertising account. So this was the advertising account I created for this tutorial. I'm going to be using this to create my pixel. So we don't have any pixel created yet for this business account. So I'll click on add. So I'll name my pixel Sam's business pixel. So it has been pre-filled already. So I will enter my website URL here and I'll continue. So the next thing to do is to set up the pixel. So I'll click on set up the pixel now. So we need to install the pixel, though the pixel has been created, but in order to finish up the whole setup, we need to have it installed. So we are going to select the option we want. So you can either use WordPress to set up the pixel, or you can set it up manually by pasting a code on your website. So I'm going to be going with setup manually. So here is my pixel code. So I'm just going to copy it. I'll click on this to copy and I will head over to my website and paste this on my website header. So I'm just going to head over to my website. So I do have a WordPress website for my e-commerce business. So I'm going to go to plugins. So I already have a plugin called Header Footer Code Manager. You have to go to plugins and install this if you don't have it installed yet. So I already installed it. Then I'll just select the plugin here and I'll paste my pixel code. So I'll create a new snippet and I'll enter the snippet name. So I'll name this as Facebook pixel. So you're going to select HTML, then site wide, then it's going to be located at the header of the page. So you come here and paste the code, then you save. So when we visit this website, the pixel is actually going to be shown on the website. So I'm just going to go to the website and check it out. So now the pixel is actually showing. This particular pixel event is for page view, so it's for those who visit all the pages on my website. So it's going to record it as a page view. So I'll go back to my Facebook business settings, turn on automatic advanced matching. I'm going to leave this, Then we can go to the third one, test the base code. So I'm going to enter my website URL here, and I'll click on send test traffic. So this is actually going to test the pixel. So I'll click on send test traffic. So the page has loaded up, and pixel is actually showing up. So that means it is active. So as you can see here again, the pixel is active. So once your pixel is active, you'll be able to understand how your ads generate leads and online sales, plus build more effective ads and audiences. Like I explained earlier, that's the essence of having a Facebook pixel. So you can use this to build more audiences and also improve your sales. So I'll click on continue. So I'm just basically going to close this for now. So I'll refresh this page. So we have our pixel set up, and the pixel is actually active. So the name of the pixel is Sam's Business Pixel. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is to create a custom conversion. So the essence of creating a custom conversion is actually to track specific activities on our website. Like when somebody buys, a product from our website, we can actually use this custom conversion to track such events. So we've already added a pixel event to our sales page. So the function of this pixel event is to actually record page views. So if anybody comes to this page, it's actually going to record it in the pixel as a page view. And we also need to create an event for those that fill this form and proceed to the thank you page. So this is how the thank you page is going to look like. Once the form to place an order is filled on this page, then they are going to be redirected to the thank you page. So we don't have any event on this thank you page yet. We need to record those who landed on this page. So once you land on this page, then it obviously means you have purchased a product, but we don't have any event to record that action. In order for us to record that action as a purchase, then we need to create a custom conversion, and also we need to go to our website and insert the event code as well. We are going to get this event code from Facebook and add it to our website. So I'll come to data sources again under pixel, then I'll come to open event manager. So you click on event manager. So as you can see, our pixel has already started firing. So I've actually visited the main page. I've visited this page about 7 times or so. So if you go to the data sources section, if you come here again, you're going to see that the pixel has actually fired about 7 times. So in the last 40 minutes, it has received 7 page views. So this is the event here. So the other event we want to add now is the purchase event. So once somebody lands on this page, I don't know if you're getting what I'm trying to explain. So if somebody comes to this page right here, if the form on the main page has been filled, they are going to be redirected to this page, the thank you page, which is going to thank the customer for placing an order for the product. We want to also record this activity. So what we also need is to have the purchase event. Aside from the page view, we need to also have the purchase event. So in order to achieve this, we are going to click on add event, and we are going to select from the pixel. So I'm actually going to click on install events using code. So in order to track conversions, there is a code you need to copy and put on your website. So this is actually the code you need to copy and paste on your website. So I'll head over to my website again, and I'll go to header and footer code manager. So I'll go to the plugin, header and footer code manager. So that was the plugin we installed when we wanted to install the Facebook pixel. So I'll go back to the header and footer code manager, then I'll add a new code. So I'm going to name this as purchase for nicer dicer. So I want it to display on a specific page. I don't want it to appear on all the pages. I want it to just appear on the thank you page, which is this particular page, nicer dicer thank you page. So I'll go back to my website, and I'm going to select the page I want this code to actually appear. So I'll do specific pages, and I'll select this option, page list. So we have nicer dicer thank you page. So you're going to select the thank you page of your website here. Then you want this to show before content, so you're going to select before content. That's the option you need to select. So show on all devices, and you then paste the code. So this is the conversion value. You can change the currency to maybe Nigerian naira, but it really does not matter. You can leave it as it is, or you can change it, whichever. So I'm just going to leave it as it is and click on save. So this has been saved already. So I'll be going back to Facebook Event Manager. So I'll be coming back to custom conversion to add that particular event I just created. So I'll click on custom conversions, create custom conversions. So I want to name my custom conversion. I'll just enter purchase nicer dicer. Okay, so this is the data source, Sam's business pixel. So that's the name of the pixel. So you select the correct pixel. So we are going to select the event. So you come down to select your own category. You click on this. So you look for purchase. So remember, we actually want to optimize for purchase. So I'll click on purchase and I will enter the URL of the thank you page here. So this is actually the page the visitors are going to be, redirected to once they fill the form on the product page. So this is the page. So I'll just copy the URL of this page and go back to my events manager, and then I'll paste this. So this is actually optional. So I'll click on create. So once I click on create, I still need to put a couple of things in order. So the first thing we need to do is to go to our business manager settings, and we need to assign this custom conversion to our business ad account. So we also go to event manager and we add this custom conversion to our web configurations. So I'll be going to business settings. I'll be adding this custom conversion event to my business ad account. All I need to do is just click on add assets. Then I'll select the name of the advertising account, which is Sam ad account, and then click on add. So the custom conversion has already been added to my advertising account. So I'll click on done. So the next thing to do is to head over to event manager, and we're going to add this custom conversion to our web configurations. So I'm going to click on go to web configurations. So before then, we actually need to verify our website domain. So the website domain has not been verified yet. So if you haven't verified your website domain, you will need to actually verify it. So I'll click on verify domain, and I'll go ahead and follow the steps. So I'm going to verify my domain. I'll click on create a new domain. I'm going to enter my website URL here without adding HTTP or www. So I'll click on add. So in order to verify this domain, there are 3 ways you can actually get this done. But I'm going to be showing you the simplest way you can, get this done in a couple of minutes. So we are going to be selecting the first option, which is add a meta tag to your HTML source code. All you have to do is just copy this particular code here and paste on your website. So what you're going to be doing is head over to your website again, and you're going to be using this header and footer code manager. So I'll click on add new snippets. So this was the same header and footer code manager we used in adding our pixel to our website, and also adding the custom conversion event, the purchase event, to our website. So again, we are going to be using this header and footer code manager to verify our domain. So I'll click on domain verification for Facebook. I'll just type this in here, and HTML is the code, then site-wide is the option we are selecting for this particular one, and I'm leaving this blank. So we want this to appear on the header of our page. Facebook actually asked us to put this code on the header of our page. So I'm going to be leaving all of these the way they are, and I'll paste this. So I'll click on save. So once this is saved, I will go back to Facebook, and I'll click on verify domain. Okay, fine. So our domain has been verified. So I'll click on done. So we can move on to the next line of action. So back to web configurations, go to web configurations, and I'll click on this option here and manage events. So I'll edit this and I'll click on add event. So I'm going to be adding the custom conversion I already created. So in order for us to run a conversion advert, we need to add this custom conversion event. So I'm going to come here and select custom conversion, and I'll choose the event I want. So the event is actually going to show up here. So I'm going to choose the event. So we have the nicer dicer custom event here. So I'll click on the name and I'm going to apply. So if you have more events you want to add, so let's assume you have other products, you need to go through the same process we went through in this video, and you click on add event. So you can add multiple events. So if you have more products, you just come here, you select custom conversion and you choose the event. So we have just one product at the moment, so we have one custom conversion for this advertising account. So I'm just going to be deleting the second one, and I'm going to leave just this nicer dicer custom conversion. So I'll click on apply. So you accept and apply. So this has been set up successfully. So we can now go back to our Facebook Ads Manager to continue setting up our advert. So I'm just going to reload this page. So as you can see now, we are no longer requested to create a new pixel. The pixel has been created already. So all we have to do is just select the custom conversion we created. So I would come here and select the event. So we have the purchase event for nicer dicer. So I'm just going to be clicking on this. So I'll scroll down and so I'll be leaving the attribution settings the way it is, and this as well. We'll leave all of this. So we have dynamic creative, so we're also going to be leaving this, budget and schedule. So we're going to go back to our campaign brief and confirm how much we budgeted for our adverts. So I'll come here and okay, so our ad budget is 5,000 naira daily per ad set. So I'm going to be entering 5,000 naira here. So the schedule option is actually for you to choose to run your ads continuously starting today or only during a specific date range. So what this means is you can actually use the start date to start your advert to run from your starting date, and if you want it to end on a particular date, so if you have an event, maybe the event is just for a week or 2 weeks, you can stop your advert here and put the end date. So once it gets to the end date, the advert is going to stop running. So we are not doing this, we just want it to start running, and we do not have an end date. In as much as our advert is converting, why should we set an end date? So there won't be need for us setting an end date. We have the audience section. So this is where you define those you want to target in your adverts, their location, the age range, the gender, and all of that. So we're going to start by creating a new set of audience. So you can actually use a saved audience. If you have an audience saved somewhere, you can use this option. But we're going to create a new set of audience. So we have the custom audiences as well, so we won't be using this. So the location, so we are going to be targeting people who live in Nigeria. So if you want to target people who live in Lagos, if you're in Lagos, or maybe you're in Abuja, or you probably want to target states where you have the product. Let's assume you have your products in Abuja, Lagos, and Kano. You can actually target those specific states instead of doing the whole of Nigeria. So I would come here and do Abuja. So you want to ensure you're targeting the states, you're not doing address. You want to make sure what you're seeing here is city. So you click on this, then you can also do Lagos. So you also want to ensure this is showing city. You don't want to do neighborhood, because this is going to give you just a very small part of Lagos. If you're selecting this, you're going to be selecting probably a street or maybe an area in Lagos. So I'm going to be doing Lagos. And finally, we have Kano. So I'm going to look for Kano State. So this is Kano State. So I'll select this as well. So we have 3 states. So another thing you want to do is you don't want to select people living or recently in this location. What we want to do is select those living in this location. So if you're selecting this option, these people are likely not going to be in those states we selected. They might have moved out of those states because it says people living in or recently in this location. So it means they're probably living in that particular location, or they recently came to that location. So they probably came to visit someone and they're not going to be staying there for a long time. So you want to select people living in this location. You don't want people recently in this location or people traveling in this location. So we are going to be selecting people living in this location. So again, you can also do the whole of Nigeria. So if you want to target everyone in Nigeria, let's assume you have this product distributed nationwide to your delivery person, you can actually do the whole of Nigeria. So select Nigeria. So you want to make sure the Nigeria you're selecting is actually a country or region. So you select Nigeria. So we are going to move down to the age range. So I'll be going back to the campaign brief. So the age range is 27 years to 65 plus. So you can actually target from 25 years to maybe 50. And you can also do from maybe 35 to 65 plus. So you can actually target different age range to know the one that would work best for you depending on the kind of product you sell. So we're doing 27 to 65 plus. So you might be wondering why I'm selecting 27 to 65 plus, especially the 65 plus. There are some people, when they created their Facebook account, they don't want people to know their real age. They will just enter an incorrect age. In order not to miss out on this, set of people, we're just going to be doing 65 plus. So like I said, you can test, different age range. You can do 25 to 30, you can do 30 to, 50, you can do 55 to 65 plus, depending on the type of product you sell. So I'm just going to be sticking with this 27 to 65 plus. So this product can be used by, both genders. So I'm going to be leaving it at all. If this was a male product, you select men. If this was a female product, you select women. So we are going to be doing all genders. Detailed targeting. So this particular place is where you come to set up your targeting. So if you want to target a particular set of people, this is exactly where you get that done. So you can target by adding the interests, the behaviors, their demographics, and all of that. So I'm going to go back to my campaign brief, and I'll be looking at the target audience. So we have health conscious individuals. So we have home cooks, and these are the targeting keywords. So I'm just going to be using the targeting keywords and a bit of the target audience as well. So I'm going to be starting with the targeting keywords. We have food preparation, we have meal prep. So I'm going to come back here and type food prep. So we have cook, cashier, food prep. So this is actually, people's job titles on Facebook. So you can select this option. So this is actually the audience size, 29,000 plus to 35,000 plus. So we are going to be putting more interest here. So I'll go back to my campaign brief and, look for more targeting keywords. So meal prep, we have food preparation, kitchen to parenting. So we enter those keywords again. So I'm going to be entering kitchen gadgets here. So in case the particular keyword you type is not coming up, you can actually clear the second word. So you see suggestions here. So we have kitchen, we have kitchen stove, kitchenware. So we can actually do kitchenware instead of kitchen gadgets. So I'll click on kitchenware. So you can also click on suggestions to see other related or similar keywords or interests that you can use in your adverts. I'll be going back to this. We have foodie, we have recipe. So I'm just going to pick about 3 more or 2 more. So I want us to have about 5 or 6 targeting keywords for this particular ad set. So if you want to create another ad set, you can use another set of keywords. So you can know the best set of keywords that bringing in sales for you. So I'll be going back and click on suggestions and home appliances. I'll select this. So I'll go back here again. Cooking equipment, we already have something like that. We have kitchenware, we have home appliances. So we can also do vegetarian or meal planning. You can do meal planning. Meal planning. So if it doesn't show up, you can just clear the second option. So you can select meal. This is an interest. So I'll select meal. Healthy eating. Let me look for this. Healthy eating. Healthy eating. So we have healthy eating. So we can select this as well. So as we are putting in more interest, the audience size is actually increasing. So we have about 5 of them already, but we can still, click on these suggestions and get more suggestions. So we can do household goods, foodie. Okay, so I think we have foodie here. We have foodie here. So we can, select foodie as well. So we can also select restaurant management. This is a good option as well. And let me go back to the target audience. We can do health conscious individuals. So I can come here and search for healthy living or health conscious. Okay, healthy living. Okay, living healthy. Okay, this is also fine. So we are very good to go with this, detailed targeting keywords. So our audience size is fairly broad, and our marketing budget is quite slim because we are just starting out. So the estimated audience size is 6.5 million to 7.6 million people, considering the fact that our budget is actually not too big. So we need to work on reducing this audience size. So what we can do in this case is to come to define further, and we're going to be selecting engaged shoppers. Engaged shoppers is actually those that usually click on advert on Facebook, those who have bought stuff, and those are likely to click on your advert and buy from you. So this engaged shoppers is a very good interest to put in your targeting. But then if your audience size is not really as big as what we had before, 6.5 or 7.5 million, you can eliminate this. You may not need to really define further. You can have all of the interest here. Then if your audience size is really broad, then you might have to just define further. So you can actually remove some of this targeting if your audience is really broad. So we are going to be moving further. So we have the placement. Placement is where you're actually going to show your advert to your potential customers. So we have Facebook newsfeed, we have Instagram newsfeed, we have stories, we have reels, and all of that. So you are going to choose where exactly you want your advert to show. So the Advantage Plus placement is actually going to show your advert across all of these platforms, and also it's going to show your advert on mobile and desktop devices. So you don't even want to use this option at any time. The idea behind this option is actually for Facebook to take a lot of your money, and you don't want that. So you want to be very specific. You want to go with manual placement. If you are going with the Advantage Plus placement, it's going to be showing your adverts in some places that are not really relevant to your marketing campaign. So we have the manual placement. So the manual placement is going to help you, select exactly where you want your advert to show, the platforms where you want your advert to show. So we are going to be going with manual placement. So once again, guys, if you are really enjoying this video, please take a second to like this video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you click on the subscribe button. It's actually free. So we have devices. So this is actually where you want your advert to show. So you can either choose all devices. So you can do mobile devices only. So I'm going to be deselecting the desktop view. As a matter of fact, we have a very few percentage of people who visit Facebook using a laptop or a desktop computer. So now we're going to be choosing the platforms where we want this advert to show. So I'm going to be selecting Facebook. So we have Instagram. You can actually run adverts on Instagram from your Facebook ads manager. I would advise that you run a separate advert for Instagram rather than running both adverts on Facebook and on Instagram. So why did I say this? So if you set up your campaign in a way that both Facebook and Instagram ads are running together, you won't be able to track which of the platforms is actually giving you the best result. So if you want to run Facebook ads, you do Facebook ads separately, and if you want to run ads on Instagram, you can as well do that separately. So I'm going to be deselecting Instagram. So I'll select Facebook. We have this selected already. We have Messenger, so I can actually leave Messenger on, or it depends on your choice. You can leave it on, you can turn it off. So we have Audience Network, so this is actually a good option as well. So I'm just going to be deselecting this. So I'm going to expand this. So we have Facebook feed, we have Instagram feed. So I'm going to remove the Facebook Marketplace. So if you're going to be using a video in your advert, which I actually would recommend, video adverts convert better than using images in your advert. So I'll be doing Facebook video feeds. So this is actually going to be showing on Facebook video feeds. So we have Instagram Explore. So since we are not going to be selecting Instagram, we are going to be leaving all of this: Instagram Explore, Instagram Explore Home, Instagram Shop. So Messenger Inbox, we can leave the ad to appear in our Messenger Inbox, so you can have a preview of how your advert is going to look in each of these placements. So this is how the Messenger Inbox is going to look like. This is how Facebook video feeds is going to look like. So we have stories and reels. So you can you can do Facebook stories, you can do Messenger stories, you can as well do Facebook reels. So we have in-stream ads for videos and reels. So this is the type of adverts you see during or after they watch a video or reel. You can leave this, then search. I'm going to untick this. So we can also leave this in article. So we have apps and sites. So I'm going to actually select this. This placement is to show adverts on applications and websites. So I'll do more options. So we want to choose the specific mobile device and operating system. So we have all mobile devices, we have Android devices, we have iOS devices, for iPhone users, and we have feature phones. So I'm actually going to be selecting all mobile devices. So you can actually select any of these options depending on which one you want. Brand safety, you leave this. Inventory filter, you leave this. Block list, content type exclusions, you leave all of these. Then we move to next. So I'm going to be selecting the page I want to use in running this advert. So we have gotten to the ad level. This is where we're going to be creating our adverts. So manual upload and single image or video. So this is what I'm going to be using. You can also have carousel ads where you have multiple images or videos of your products. I'm just going to be sticking with single image or video. So I'll come here and add an image or a video of the product. So I'll be adding a video of this product. You can actually add an image, but video converts better. So if you're adding a video, people will get to see everything about your product. You can demonstrate how the product is being used, and you talk about the benefits, you show them the features and everything, literally everything about the product when you use a video. But if you use an image, there will be a limit to how you can showcase your product. You won't be able to really communicate more of the values of the product using an image. So it's actually better you use a video. I'll be adding my product video. Add video. If you don't have your product video uploaded yet, all you have to do is just click on upload. Then you select your file and upload. I'm not going to be doing that since I have my product video uploaded already. So I'm just going to select the video here and I'll click on next. So next, I'll click on next again. I'm not cropping it. Then I'll click on done. So the video has been uploaded already. Then I'll click on edit media. In order to make the video more attractive and catchy, I will edit video and I'm going to add a thumbnail. So thumbnail basically is the image you see before you click on the video you want to watch. So that first image you see when you come across an advert is a thumbnail. I'm going to upload my thumbnail. So I have my thumbnail designed already. The design was actually done using Canva. If you know how to use Canva or any graphics design software, you can actually create a thumbnail for your advert. So I'm just going to upload my already designed thumbnail. So I have two thumbnails I designed already. So I'm just going to be selecting one of them. Then I'm going to continue. So the resolution of the thumbnail is 500 by 500 pixel. So click on save. So the thumbnail has been added to the video. So this is the video and this is the thumbnail as well. The thumbnail is going to show on all of the platforms and the placements. So one thing you don't want to do is to download video on YouTube or anywhere and upload on Facebook to run your adverts. That's very wrong. A lot of marketers like you would actually pick up that kind of video and use it in running adverts. A lot of persons you want to sell to, we see that video from different marketers, and it's going to create competition amongst marketers. So you don't want to do that. You want to stand out from the crowd. You don't want to do what everyone else is doing. You want to try to be unique. You want to make your own video yourself. It won't really cost you much, or it won't cost you anything. If you can get your phone, make a video by yourself. If you have an office, you can get your product together, put on a table, then you shoot with your phone. It doesn't matter if you use an iPhone or an Android phone. I've used Android phones in shooting my videos and they came out really nice. You don't really need to go get a professional camera in order to shoot your product videos. So you want to be unique, you want to stand out from the crowd, you want to just be different and add your own creativity. So this is what is going to give you that advantage. So you want to be creative. You don't want to use a video everyone out there is using. You want to make your own video by yourself. I cannot overemphasize this. If you want to make massive sales with Facebook ads, you have to be very creative. Gone are the days you can actually pick up videos on YouTube, you download them and upload on Facebook to run your ads. Those days are gone. You can't do that anymore. Customers want to have a live view of your products. They want to have a live view of your product. They want to see how it looks like on your own table, in your office, or wherever it is you operate from. They want to see how it looks like. Sometimes you will chat with your customers and they will be like, please, I want to see a live picture. I don't want an online picture. You need to tailor your adverts in a way that would appeal to your audience. So it actually starts from your video. You want to ensure you create your video by yourself and be super creative about it. Also, make good offers. You also need to learn to make good offers. Your offer is what is going to distinguish you from the crowd. So make good offers, make good videos, write a very compelling ad copy, make sure your sales page is on point, and you are good to go. So I'll be entering the primary text here. So this is actually the ad copy. So I'll go back to the campaign brief and I'll be copying the ad copy. So here's the primary text. I'll just copy all of this and then paste here. So this is our ad copy. Then the next thing we want to enter here is the headline. This headline is actually going to be showing somewhere around the advert. So I'm just going to go back to the campaign brief and copy the headline. So here's the headline: 30% off today and payment on delivery. I'll copy this and paste. So I'll just paste it here. So the headline is now showing here. Also, I'll be copying the description of the advert. So you can just enter a few information about your advert. So I'll head over to my campaign brief again and copy the description. So here's the description: get 30% off and free delivery when you order nicer dicer today. Chop, dice, and slice your way to delicious meals in no time. I'll copy this and I'll paste it here. Then our call to action. So this is actually the button people would click on, to get redirected to our website or our sales page. So we have different options here. We have get offer, we have get quotes, we have order now. You can try different call to action buttons. I actually prefer the shop now button, so I'm going to be selecting this. The next thing we want to do is to enter the website's URL. So you want to enter the sales page URL, the web page where people are actually going to place an order for your product. So I'm going to be pasting the address of the sales page. Paste it here. And then you can also have it pasted here if you want. So it's going to show somewhere around there. And if you click on the shop now button, it's also going to redirect you to this link. So move further. So we have a notification here which says our custom conversion is not active. The reason why we are saying this is because no one has actually purchased this product on our website. So it's actually not going to be active at the moment until someone buys the product and visits the thank you page. So I'm going to head over to the thank you page and just refresh. So here's the thank you page. So once you fill the form on this main page, you're going to be redirected to this page here. So let me just reload this page. Also, let me check if the pixel event is active. So we'll come here and check pixel helper. So as you can see, the purchase event is actually active, and we also have page view. So I'll go back to Facebook Ads Manager. I'm going to reload this page to just confirm if this is going to be active right now, though it might take a while, but let me just reload the page. So because I visited the thank you page, the purchase event is now active. So our advert is pretty much ready to be published. So we can take a look at it once again and preview all the placements. So I'll click on the advanced preview. I'll be checking out how the ads is going to look like in every placement. So we have the Facebook feeds, we have the video feeds. So this is actually cool. We have stories. This is how it's going to look on, Facebook stories, Messenger stories, Instagram reels, and we also have in-stream ads for videos. So this is actually going to show in videos and ads on Facebook reels. So we have in article, we have apps on site. So our advert is very much ready to be published. So once you are done with the setup from the campaign level to the ad set level and then the ad level, so you're going to click on the publish button. So I'll just click on this and my advert is going to be published. So the advert has actually been published and is going to be under review. So you can just go back to Ads Manager and you refresh this page and you get to see that the advert is still under review. So once the ad gets approved, you're going to see active instead of no ads or in review. It's going to change to active. So then when you start making sales, you're going to be seeing your results here. So these are the key metrics you need to look out for. The results, your cost per conversion, and the amount you are spending, how much it is costing you, to acquire a customer. So if you're not profitable, then you definitely want to, turn off the advert. And if your ad is profitable, then you just want to leave it to keep running. Also, you can create multiple ad sets. You don't want to limit yourself to just one ad set. So you can create another campaign and, have multiple ad sets as well. So guys, thank you very much for sticking to the end of this video. I'll see you on the next one.